First tonight, Indonesia's Chief Security Minister Wiranto has been stabbed in the stomach by a man believed to be a sympathiser of Islamic State group. The 72-year-old minister was getting out of his car in Western Java when the man and a woman approached him with a sharp object. For more on this, we're joined by our Indonesia correspondent Anne Barker, who is there in Jakarta. Hi, Anne. Run us through what exactly happened here.
You're right, Lorna. Wiranto was in a car. He was just getting out of the car at a helipad to catch a helicopter back from Menes in Western Java back to Jakarta. He'd given a lecture at an Islamic university in Western Java. And as he got out, the man lunged at him and stabbed him in the stomach. Now, he was taken immediately to a local hospital for treatment, and it was too serious for the hospital to deal with. He was airlifted to an army hospital in Jakarta. Now, he's undergone surgery tonight. He's believed to be in a stable condition, but not with any life-threatening injuries. Now, three other people were injured in the same attack. A police officer who apparently tried to halt these attackers, and an army officer and also an assistant to the minister were also wounded. There was a woman and the man also taken into custody, a 20-year-old woman and the man from Sumatra. Now, the anti-terror authority, Densus 88, has been involved with police investigating who these two people were. They believe the man was indeed associated, or at least a sympathiser of Islamic State, possibly linked also to the group called Jamaah Ansharut Daulah, one of the most dangerous terror groups in Indonesia. Indonesia's President Joko Widodo has been on television tonight vowing to hunt down those who were behind the attack.
I also have ordered the police chief, the director of intelligence supported by the military, to investigate to the root and firmly act on the perpetrator and their whole network related to the incident.
And very quick to attribute it to an Islamic State sympathiser. Why is that?
Well, look, they know something about the man who was involved here. They know his name. They know where he's from. They also know that the area where this happened is, in fact, a hot spot, if you like, of Islamic extremism going back decades. This is where one of the Bali bombers, Imam Samudra, was from. It's where another suicide bomber, in fact, was from, who attacked one of the hotels in Jakarta about 15 years ago. Now, Wiranto, as the security minister, has been the minister who sent troops and police onto the streets in the past to crack down on Islamic conservative hardline protesters, including those who were regarded as being behind the riots back in May after the elections here. There were people identified in that case who were seen as Islamic extremists who were plotting to kill four government leaders, including Wiranto, including the head of intelligence. So it's no secret that he is hated by some of these groups. So in some ways it's not so surprising that this attack has happened, but a lot of people are now suggesting that security, not just for him but also for Joko Widodo, will have to be stepped up. It's only 9 days, 10 days in fact, before the inauguration for Joko Widodo for his second term as president. So I think you can expect to see a lot much tighter security in the weeks and months ahead.
Anne Barker in Jakarta.